Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to my Trying a New Makeup Product Everyday series. Today I'm trying out a foundation that sounds like it could be my perfect foundation. It's from L'Oreal and it's the True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup. This has SPF 20, which I love when my foundations have SPF in them. And I picked this up in the shade W12 Porcelain Light Ivory, which I guess is the warm undertone. And I picked this up at Walmart, where at Walmart this is less than $7, which I think is such an amazing price point. Other places it's retailing for double that. One downside to this is that it only comes in 15 shades, which is not an extensive shade range. It's supposed to have medium coverage and be hydrating, and I'm excited to see how this looks on my skin. I am very picky with my foundations, so let's put this to the test. Just doing what I usually do and pumping some onto the back of my hand. I did 2 pumps there. And I'm going to go ahead and apply it with my dampened beauty sponge, which I love to apply my foundations with this sponge, especially liquid foundations. And let's see how this does at covering up the redness on my cheeks, which looks very prevalent today. I also have large pores, which look extra large today, on my cheeks and my nose. My chin is a little dry, so we'll see how this is over dry patches. My forehead and my cheeks are more like normal skin, so it should look very smooth and skin-like on those areas. But let's see. The shade match is pretty good. My dog was like scratching at or did something on my neck that made it red, so let's see. Oh my gosh. Wow, a really good shade match for me. Can cover up those little hives there too. Perfect. But I'm just going to focus this on half of my face right now so that we can compare the difference of the two sides with it versus without it. I like that it's going on with good coverage. That medium coverage claim definitely seems to be true, but lightweight. And it is looking very smooth and skin-like so far. On my chin, where I tend to get dry patches, there's no dry patches peeking through right now, but it's like, I almost feel like it's on the verge of getting like dry patches there, but right now it's still looking pretty smooth. My cheek is looking very skin-like. I'm very happy to see that. And this is applying perfectly with the sponge, blending out very easily. Even though this has sunscreen in it, I don't get any smell to this, which is not a bad thing. But wow, I am really liking this. That Lumi claim, it's not as Lumi as I was expecting. It's actually almost a little bit mattifying, but overall I guess I would say it has a natural finish. Not very glowy though with it versus without it. I feel like the amount of shine to my skin is exactly the same on both sides. So I would just kind of say this is a very skin-like, natural looking foundation. And I'm going to go ahead and just apply a little bit more over the redness in my cheek here and the large pores, and let's see how it is with those main skin concerns that I have. I mean, it's looking very nice and smooth on the pores, and that is some great coverage over the redness in my cheek. It's not 100% full coverage, but look at that difference with it versus without it. It really did a fantastic job of evening out my skin tone in a way that looks like skin. That is exactly like the #1 thing I'm always looking for with my foundations, is if it looks like I'm wearing foundation or not. And this really doesn't look like I'm wearing foundation. It looks like my skin, and I'm so happy about it. I'm going to go ahead and finish applying it to the other side. Sometimes I change up the technique that I'm applying the product with, like switch to a brush or my fingers instead of the sponge, but I'm very happy with how the sponge is applying it. And this is how I would be applying it on a daily basis. I just love my beauty sponges. This here is the Yensa beauty sponge, by the way. And it's so quick and easy to apply this with the sponge. I would say it takes me maybe 2 full pumps, 2.5, to do a side of my face. Okay, foundation is applied and I am loving it. It looks so good, so natural. The shade match I'm so happy about, but the finish, it's not too loomy, it's not too glowy, which I was a little worried about. It's a very natural finish, a very natural smooth texture that looks so skin-like. It's settling into my fine lines a little bit, which I feel like always happens. But over the pores, it looks smooth. I've got good coverage to even out my skin tone. I seriously have no complaints. This is fantastic. And for less than $7, and it has SPF 20. I went into this thinking this sounded like my perfect foundation, and I really think it is. It's everything I look for in my foundations. I am so glad I finally tried this out. I've been missing out on this. Well, I am definitely going to continue wearing this for the rest of the day, and I'm going to be putting this to the test. I'm going to be going outside, so I'll update the description down below with how this wear test goes. I'm really hoping it stays looking this beautiful and fresh and natural and skin-like all day long. But wow, I highly recommend this. Definitely pick it up at Walmart where they have a fantastic price. And if you have already tried it out, let me know what you think of it. And so thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.